Hello, my name is G Ehlert. I'm a finance specialist and I help property experts to raise capital. I started my career as a banker and I've worked in the industry for 20 plus years and I raised 250 million investor capital so far. I'm in Seoul in Korea at the moment, where I pitch a US-based payment service provider to local Korean banks. I'm not pitching for capital, but I'm pitching for a business relationship. Despite the advantage that my client is an internationally experienced firm, already serving 40 countries, and last year had a turnover of more than $1 billion US, the Korean market for international payment service providers is very difficult. It is difficult because of government regulation, foreign exchange controls, and the lack of English as a spoken language in banks. Now, every pitch environment has its own limitations, so I'm neither surprised nor threatened by the situation here. Especially not as I knew what to expect and I had time to prepare my pitch. Key aspects of my pitch were how we would handle government regulation and overcome language barriers, because that was relevant to the audience. And what's relevant to the audience is a rule that does apply to pitching for capital as well. So back to you and raising capital for property. What I noticed in the UK is that there are a lot of property experts who are good at sourcing deals, but not necessarily at raising capital. The better they are at sourcing deals, the quicker they run out of capital. This is a guaranteed scenario. I've seen that a lot of times, and it applies to more or less everyone in the industry. And because of that, everyone has to go out and raise capital from third parties. An important part of raising capital is introducing yourself to potential investors with a pitch. And because there's fierce competition, your pitch needs to be really good. A good pitch is, as I just said, relevant to the audience, but also it is authentic. Authentic means it reflects you. And because developing an authentic pitch takes time, I recommend to you start as soon as you can. A good way to start is to understand what it takes. And because of that, I'll be speaking on the 7th of April, that's a Tuesday, at the Sussex Property Networking Club in Brighton, about how to build an authentic pitch. If you want to know more about pitching in the future, I recommend you go to pitchclub.net, which is a site I've recently set up. At the moment, it's just a landing page, but you can already sign up for it. And I will publish relevant content about pitching there in the future. So I hope to see you on the 7th in Brighton. And until then, thumbs up. I wish you best of luck with your capital raising efforts.